Yo, how's it going, y'all? Today, I'm gonna be telling you two very easy, fast, and fun ways to make money in GTA Online this week. This is not gonna be taking advantage of businesses, none of that type of stuff. It's beginner friendly, or if you're level 1000 and above, you can still do this. It's gonna make you a crazy amount of money, and it's gonna be very fun, and you're gonna rank up very fast if you're even interested in that. Now, the first money method is going to be a little more simpler and more beginner friendly, and anybody can do this. The second money method will require you to own a business, but you're not going to be making the money through the business, as I'll show you how we're going to be doing that right then. But our first money method is, before you click off, it is the double money anniversary mode. But I'm going to tell you guys just how to get so much money. You can get $70,000 from just winning 2 or 3 games. It's an insane way to make money, and I'll be showing you just how to do that right now. Go into your online, go to the settings, go to online, jobs, play jobs, trucks are created, go to adversary modes, and scroll all the way down to Entourage Festive Remix. We're going to be using the Entourage Festive Remix for our first method of making money. Now, I know a lot of people are very anti adversary modes, I guess you could say, because they don't normally make you a lot of money. But the thing about Entourage is it is probably the funnest adversary mode, except for, I want to say, Sumo, Deadline, and Motor Wars. It's very fun and it's very simple to understand and start winning every single game. I will provide you with tips, tricks, all of that type of stuff, and how to win games as each character, and I'll tell you everything to know about this mode to maximize all of your profits. To put Entourage into simple terms, it's kind of like a protect the leader type of thing, if you know what I mean by that. There are 3 teams. There are the Krampuses, there is a Santa, and then there are elves. Normally there are more elves than Krampuses, and there will only be 1 Santa Clauses. Now, the primary goal of the elves and Santa are to reach the safe zone or survive the time limit. The Krampuses want to go and kill the Santa. The elves are there to protect Santa Claus. Santa basically just has to survive the time limit or make his way to the safe zone to win the game. Krampuses have to kill Santa to win the game. They can kill the elves, but the elves are just there to protect them, and the elves can actually respawn, so killing the elves is kind of pointless. Now, the main way that the Krampuses will actually get the Santa is by kind of catching him off guard. As you can see here, I am playing as the Krampus. Now, the Krampus has super jump, meaning if you hold L2 and then press square, the Krampus can super jump. The Krampuses normally are not on the map, so you can kind of catch the Santa off guard. As you can see I did right here, you want to get him while his elves are not on top of him, and you want to group up and you want to get the Santa as a team, because Santa has a little bit more health than the elves. The elves will die in 2 hits from the Krampus, and Santa will die in about 5 to 6 hits. Now, each game that you win, you'll make approximately $14,000. Now, that may not seem like a lot, but trust me, at the end I'll show you how much I made in just about, I want to say, 10 to 15 minutes. It adds up insanely quickly. And I forgot to mention, when you are playing as the Santa and the elves, you want to constantly be moving. If you stop for even a second, it's going to put you behind from getting to the safe zone, and it's going to cause all of the Krampuses to be able to kind of know where you are and then group up on you and beat you to death. So if you want to be beat to death and you want to die, then go ahead and stand around and do that kind of stuff. Be your guest, have fun, do what you got to do. But that's not for me, and I know that's not going to be for you guys too. So that is how the Entourage game is played. Before I show you how much I made for an entire match, which I played about 3 rounds, in round 1, winning as Santa Claus, I made $23,000. As you can see, I made $77,000 for just winning a match of Entourage. Now, obviously, this is saying that you are on the winning team each round, which is not very difficult if you're playing smart and you kind of just get your objectives done as they need to be done. But 77,000, and I want to say took me about 15 minutes, is really good money. And with loading screens and all that stuff, you can think around $200,000 an hour. Now, obviously, it's not insane money, but for especially beginners and anyone else who's just trying to chill out and have some fun on adversary modes, I definitely recommend picking up Entourage and trying this thing out. Our next way of making money is going to require you to own the auto shop, and it's going to require you to be able to become a CEO. Now, it may look like we're just going to do the contracts that are on the board, but we are not. We are doing the Union Depository replay glitch. Now, this is back, and I promise you, you cannot be banned from it. I've already made about $5 million in just a few days from this, and a lot of people in my other video showing off this glitch were saying that it was patched. This thing is not patched. It is still working, and you are still making insane money. Now go to the pinned comment down below and look at your console that you play on. So if you play on PS5, you're going to want to click on the PS5 link. If you play on Xbox, you're going to want to click on the Xbox link. PC, all of that is the exact same. You're going to want to go and bookmark the job. It's going to take you to a social club link. Just sign in with your PlayStation login, your Xbox login, or your social club login. It's completely safe. It's owned by Rockstar. Nothing bad will happen with you. You're going to have to close your application for the bookmark to actually save in your game, but restart your game, go into your auto shop, go up to the contract board, and simply register as a CEO. Now click options, go to online, playlist, my bookmark playlist, union contract, and then click that contract as you just saw me do in the video. It'll bring you to this screen, select the hustler loadout, and then click play. As to not make this very long, I'm going to talk you through this real fast and tell you how to complete this in only about 8 minutes and get you $270,000 upon completion, and you can just go back into playlist and restart this job. Now you're going to want to spawn into your contract and get your getaway vehicle and do as I do in this clip. Just drive into the Union Depository, take out that guard, and then go on the elevator. Once you got on the elevator, it'll bring you to this room, steal all of the gold in this room, and then once you've stolen all of your gold, you're just going to want to go back out and take out these 2 guards that you see right here. Now go back into the elevator. It's going to show you a little cutscene of some SWAT members just spawning and doing all that stuff, but we don't got to worry about that. We got guns, real guns. We stand on motherfucking business, if you know what I'm talking about. So just go ahead, go in here, take out all of these cops. Make sure you go ahead and try to get headshots. If you don't get headshots, it's going to be a little challenging for you, especially since the weapon is not the craziest weapon. But just take out these officers, and then you're going to go to your left to this back entrance. Once you're in the back entrance, just take out the cops, as you see I'm doing right now. Another wave of SWAT will spawn. Just take those out again, and then steal the police car. Once you steal the police car, follow the exact path I go, and it'll take you to your checkpoint, and then you just got to complete your checkpoint. Now we're going to make our way to the client, and once we made our way to the client, we're going to get our $270,000 in cold hard GTA Online bucks, if you know what I'm talking about. You cannot replay this by clicking replay on the playlist. I'll show you just what I mean once it pulls up the screen, but as you're about to see, it will say contract completed, and you will make $270,000 for 8 minutes of work, and you can just do this back to back. Once you're on the screen, you have to click X and continue. You cannot press square to replay. Unfortunately, it'll glitch your game out, but just press X, continue, and then load back in. Do the same thing. Go into your auto shop contract, go to the contract board, and then register as a CEO, go to playlist, and start it back up. If this was helpful and you were going to do any of these methods that I showed you, go ahead, drop a like down below and subscribe, post a notification for another video, and I'll see y'all later.